Good morning from New Zealand. Welcome to Joy Energy Tarot. I'm Jenny. This is the monthly reading for the month of November for the water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. So I'm doing a separate tarot reading for each sign. And then also we've got guided messages here from your angels and your ancestors and spirit messages and divine messages as well. I'll put the timestamps below. So I'm starting off with Scorpio first of all, and happy birthday all you Scorpios. So you start off the month, there's no time in the spirit world, so whenever you watch this is the right time. But the first week, approximately, you've done a lot of hard work. You've put in the hard yards. You're now waiting to see the results from that hard work. This is where you're working with other people, the dream team. Instead of trying to do everything on your own, you're working in conjunction with others. So some of you are waiting for money to come in from the hard work that you've been doing. Others of you have been doing creative work too to create money and income. And for some of you, you've been creative with your money, juggling your money around. Then this goes on to you worrying a little bit about what you're doing and waiting for this, the results of the work that you've been doing. You've been overthinking things, but it's only temporary. You're just trying to make your mind up as you move forward. This is a 5. It's all about change, freedom, communication. So you're just trying to work out what you're doing. The other side meaning to this is that for some of you, there's people gossiping behind your back and talking about you. So don't take any notice of them. Just move forward, move away from them. Usually they're just jealous. Then you've got the Prince of Wands. So that news and information coming in that you've been waiting for. Something coming in could be to do with a new job, a new course, a new strategy. Something that you've been wanting is coming in really fast, and it's going to be like fill you with passion and energy. You're thinking, yes, this is what I want. I'm going to go for it. And by the end of that week, you're feeling a lot stronger about your decisions, about what you want to do and where you're going. The Strength card is also about taming the ego. Don't let your ego take over when you are doing things. Then we move on to the second week. The worrying and the overthinking about what you're doing is now coming to an end. That situation is dead, done, dusted, over. This represented where you were waking up at night, you were overthinking things. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. You could have been really excited about a new opportunity that's keeping you awake. For others of you, you're trying to make up your mind. Write down the pros and cons of all your choices to get them out of your mind. So your little spirit here rises above it all, and that's when the situation is solved and that's come to an end and you're moving forward. You have been making sacrifices to get where you want to be. You're waiting for those results. Again, waiting for the results to come in. This one is a reminder to look outside the square. You're going to get the results, but you may have to look in a slightly different direction from what you expected. And then you've got what might be holding it up is you're standing on holding on to your money too tightly. This is where you've worked hard, you've saved your money, but you're blocking yourself. You're holding yourself back. You're not wanting to spend out money when you should. But it's also a reminder because 4s like everything balanced. This is a 4. 4 of Pentacles. You like everything balanced and organised, but also you can become quite boring because you always work. So this is just a reminder to let your guard down, get out there and have some fun. But by the end of that week, you're feeling overwhelmed. You've got lots of choices. 7 of Cups. 7s are about learning. You actually quite like time alone. It doesn't matter which direction you go in, path A or path B, you will be on the right path to learn the lessons that you need to. But this is where all the emotions and your choices are overwhelming you. Focus on one thing at a time. Even make that list, because 4s love lists, but make that list and so that you can stay more focused, because that will help you achieve what you want to achieve. When you've got everything scattered and you don't know what you want to do, this can represent 2 fears, false emotion appearing real for 7s. Too scared to take that move, too scared to make that decision. Write them down. Once you start writing things down, I mean, I'm only saying this because I used to blab on and tell everyone to do it and not do it myself. And then I've been in situations now where I've learnt from Minnow Pond, and he's sort of like my guru, and about the writing things down. And once you start doing that, it's amazing. Things definitely happen and it definitely works. So stay focused on what your dream is or what your goal is and write it down. Write down affirmations. Then you go on to this is sort of around the middle now of November. There we are. You've got that new opportunity. Jump in where others are scared to leap. It's a lesson for you. It's a life-changing thing. It's something that you need to learn. It's going to help you for your life. It's going to be great. And then everything changes. The wheel of fortune is going in your favor. Go with the wheel, ride the wheel. That's all changing. It's sort of out of your control, but go with it. And then you've got the death card. Woohoo! So a situation is ending that you've been wanting to end, and now you've got your life is transforming into something totally different from how it's been. And it's going to be great. You will be transforming because of this, and your life is transforming. And here you are now moving off in a new direction. Look, you're all dressed up, coming out of the dark into the light, feeling fantastic, feeling guided. It's a lovely, lovely card. You're moving into a new direction. And then the final week in that month of November, you guys are quite psychic. Here you are receiving psychic messages. So tune in. You've got your ancestors and your guides and your angels looking after you. And if you quieten yourself and listen, you know what to do. Your gut instinct, if you want to call it, that is spot on. And some of you have got a lovely, lovely lady around you. It can be a man who's in touch with his female side. You will be feeling in tune with your intuition. So here you are, receiving the psychic messages, following your intuition, feeling comfortable now, feeling kind, generous. So this is you guys, because this can represent Scorpio, where you're feeling a lot more comfortable about your life, about where you're going, you're feeling kind and generous, and you're much more in tune with your intuition. If you don't feel it's you at the time, it'll be some lovely person around you. And look, you've got the High Priestess. So this is the card of being the psychic person. This is a card representing where you're weighing up your choices, weighing up your decisions, but follow your intuition. You've been going through some sort of rough patch and you've been hiding away, trying to work things out on your own, trying to receive guidance from above, but it hasn't been happening. But now the waters are a lot calmer. You're ready for your next adventure, and now you're coming out of that period and you're going for it. You've got to get off your bum and just do it. Go for it. Go forward, because it's leading to, look, absolute contentment with your money, your security, your life. You've got money for what you need. You're feeling a lot better about your life, a lot safer and secure. That's fabulous. And then covering that whole month for you guys, yes, you're working with someone else to create something new. You could be working on yourself, for those of you who are wanting love and you need to do some work on yourself. It's like getting in your whole body as a whole, learning about the physical world, your intellectual world, your spiritual world, and getting that all grounded and as a whole person. For others of you, you are joining together with somebody else. They could be from a government department, or it's a person in power, and you're creating something new by working with this person. You will have to be a bit patient, though, to get the results that you want. You're wise, you're strong, you're guided. You will get what you want, but you just have to be patient. It's not going to happen as quickly as you would like. This card also, the Emperor, can represent those of you wanting to be your own boss, going out on your own, wanting to be your own boss, but you'll be your own boss, but still working in conjunction with other people to create new things. And other sides of this card for some of you is working with a government department or a person who's strong and in power. And there's that person. Here you are now. You're either taking control yourself, moving forward. You're the boss. You're the leader, feeling passionate about what you want to do, courageous, or this is somebody around you that's helping you, that's leading you, that you look up to, that you feel really great to be around because they help you and guide you, and that can be your boss. And then you've got the world is your oyster. What a fantastic month. You guys have got an amazing reading. You've got the strength, you've got the psychic ones, you've got the death card. Now you've got the world. And that's all about your life is changing on the Lovers, changing completely from how you knew it into something new. And this is going to be the next phase of your life, the new chapter in your life. Fantastic. Okay, Scorpio. Now, your guided messages, I'm using Kyle Gray's Angels and Ancestors. You guys have got Earth Guardian. 98. And your message from your ancestors, what they want you to know is, this is lovely art by Kiwi lady Lily Moses, and channeled messages from Kyle Gray. Stay rooted and grounded, Scorpio. Take time to connect deeply with the energy of the earth so that you can feel supported and make decisions based on strength and integrity. It's important for you to take a grounded approach to your current situation. If you are rushing around or making a decision based on your more fearful responses, you will miss out on the growth you deserve. Take some time to calm down and get grounded before proceeding further. Breathe, relax, and connect with your center. Then consider what to do. It's important to plant seeds that are going to grow into something beautiful rather than turn into a weed that you have to deal with. How important is that? You can do breathing exercises too to calm the mind and calm the heart and bring the blood pressure down. That's like breathing in slowly through your nose to the count of 4, holding your breath for 4, breathing out through your mouth for 6, and then holding your breath. And you do that for 10 minutes. So you set an alarm and do it. Okay, from the Magic of Nature Spirit cards. Yes, very positive move indeed. The path is safe and there are no obstacles in your way. Have faith and go for it. Wow, I love it when that resonates with your reading. And divine direction, meditate, reconnect with your inner spirit, walk, practice yoga, meditate, or listen to music. Okay? Oh, that's 11:11 on the video. Okay, Scorpio, I hope you have the most amazing month and thank you so much for watching. All the best. See you again. Ka kiri anō. Hi, lovely Pisces. Here is your reading for the month of November. And just remember, whenever you watch it is the right time for you. Okay, you guys start off with a celebration. So you've got some sort of celebration there, either with friends or family or work colleagues, but it's somebody that you're connected with, and it's a celebration that makes you feel really happy. It's a really good thing. It's a 3. I like my numerology. 3s are about being sociable. And then you've got the 10 of Swords. So you guys are either have been worrying about something, overthinking things, losing sleep, or really excited about something new that's keeping you awake at night. If it is decisions for some of you, write things down. Write down the pros and cons of your choices because it really does work. But anyway, whatever you've been thinking about or worrying about is now over. That's the end. It's a 10, it's the end. And here you are now feeling abundant with your money situation. You're feeling safe, secure. You've got enough money for everything you need. Okay? Then that means that you have to weigh up your options about what you want to spend it on. So this is the first week approximately in November, and you've got your juggling act going on here. You're sort of rising above everything. You're living in a balancing act, trying to work out what to do, what to spend your money on, where you like to live, where you want to be, all of those sorts of things. You're making choices. Then you go on to the second week approximately, and you've got some sort of offer coming in. So this has been given through love. It's an offer that you might want to take or you might not, or an invitation, but you're standing there quite strongly following your intuition. It's saying use your intuition, break through any illusions you have about it, work out whether you want to receive this or whether you want to do it. You will have conflict about the situation, so I feel it could be to do with work or something physical. And but this card here is a 5. Choices, choice, change, communication is 5. So there's either conflict going on around you or you've got inner conflict, but you're learning from that. In the Māori world, they learn how to fight with the taiaha, which is the wooden stick. And so this is all about learning from what you've been going through, or learning the lessons and then being able to choose. So you're choosing, you've got some sort of invitation or offer there, and then you're going to be deciding what to do, but you're a bit conflicted. Follow your intuition. Here you are. This is either, this is a water sign man. So you're now in tune with your emotions. You've been going through a bit of a rough patch or a dark patch, and the waters have been not so calm, but now you're feeling stable, steady as a rock, ready for that new adventure. You're quite strong, and this is about tuning into your intuition and following it. There is either somebody around you, or this is you, where don't underestimate your own knowledge, your own value. You have learnt through the school of hard knocks or the school of life. You can cut through the crap now. You can see very clearly. You're very wise and you are guided. So this can be you learning things because you want to know the truth, or somebody around you. It can be a teacher or a lawyer or an IT person, someone who works with their brain. But for you guys, don't underestimate your own ability. Then in the third week, you are moving on to feeling very good about your money. You've made the sacrifices to get where you are. If it's not you, it's somebody around you. It could be a bank, it could be a mortgage broker that you're going to, but there's somebody around you or you feeling a lot better about your money situation. You've made all those sacrifices, you've worked really hard, and now you're quite content about your money. But then some of you are waiting for a decision to come in. You could be, this is the Two of Swords here. I love this particular pack. This is the Gendron pack, by the way. You can't buy it now. It's an antique, or it's got a special name. You can't buy it anyway. So here we go. She's got her lovely gold shield on, her guard up. So you guys are being guided from someone in spirit, a dad, granddad, uncle, somebody like that. Some of you are waiting for a legal verdict, and you have got your guard up because you're scared of this verdict, or you're waiting for it. You're hesitating. You're just waiting. For others of you, you have to make a decision, and you're trying to make up your mind what to do. And it can be to do with a work choice, or a house you want to live in, or a course that you want to do, something physical. The Seven of Wands is very, it's got lots and lots of meanings. So sevens are about learning, overcoming fears, false emotion appearing real. This is a card where you've had lots of setbacks, lots of knockbacks. You've struggled along, you've had dramas, traumas, whatever. You've got your goals up here, so the analogy is a castle. You've been saving up for your castle, or dreaming about what you've really wanted, but you haven't been able to achieve it so far. So it's sort of put you off a little bit. But this pack, she's got the purple on her wreath, on her wand here, and then she's got it in her crown. And this is a message to say, don't give up. You are nearly there, okay? So you're nearly there, nearly overcoming all of those things. You're just about there, so don't give up, because a lot of people give up just before they make it. And just to confirm that, you've got the Chariot. Woohoo! Rising up out of the ashes, overcoming past things. This is also about even overcoming genetic things like handed down family karma, and you've overcome those karmic debts, and you're now moving forward, feeling positive, feeling happy, feeling secure. Some of you might be planning an overseas trip or buying a new car. It can represent that too, but it's overcoming all sorts of challenges. Well done, you guys. That's in around about the third week in November. And then the last week in November, you've got the Strength. So all of those shitty things you've been through have made you very, very strong. You can cope with anything. This is also about taming the ego for some of those that the ego gets a bit too big. And so all of those dramas that some of you have been going through, or you might have been carrying all sorts of stresses for 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months, 10 years, that situation is over. Dead, done, dusted, finished. And for some of you too, the others of you, this is more about all the hard work you've done. The harvest is coming in now, and now that situation has ended. And look, it's got the sunflower on, and look what's next to it, the sun. Woohoo! So you've done everything right, you've worked really hard, and now you've got the sun. So you've got blessings, everything's going positively now. Whatever you're aiming for, the answer is yes. And then you start looking back and reminiscing a little bit too about other times. Sometimes it's just looking back to when you're a kid, reminiscing. You might have been in a happy space then, or, just reminiscing. But covering the whole month, you guys have got the Deceiver. So this means lots of things. Some of you are in a toxic situation. Get out of it. It can be to do with drugs, alcohol, things like that. Some sort of toxic situation that you guys addictions, you will know who you are. It's time to get out of that. You've got the star card covering you, so you can do it. And that's why we've got other cards there where you're working in conjunction with people to break this cycle. For some of you, it is taking a look at yourself. What do I really want? You're feeling trapped, you're feeling tied down. It's a Capricorn card, so it can be to do with money. You might be just working really hard, paying off debts. It can represent that. And you've got the star card, so your dreams are coming true. You'll be able to overcome whatever this is representing. So you work it out. But also too, don't deceive yourself and don't be deceived by others. But it's a sort of a trapped feeling. But next to it, you've got the star card. So this is like, when I wish upon a star, makes no difference who I am or who you are. You can tell your guides, your ancestors, angels, what it is that you truly want. This is about blessings, dreams coming true, all starting to come true. But don't just sit on your ass and expect it to happen, because it won't. You need to write down your intentions. You need to tell your guides what you really want, so they can put you in the right place at the right time to make these things happen. And here you are, working really hard, feeling really good about your money, making those sacrifices, getting where you want. And here it is clarified right between the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. You guys have got the Eight of Pentacles. This is like head down, ass up, get in there, do it. If you do the work, it's an 8. I always feel that's a karmic number. What goes around comes around. If you put the work in, you will get the results. So whether it's to do with emotional things like relationships, or whether it's to do with earning the money, there we go there. So whether it's to do with earning money, feeling safe and secure, trying to plan holiday, or not trying, I hate that word, because if you're trying, you're not actually doing it. A plane doesn't try to take off. It's either parked or it's flying. Okay, so put the hard work in and you'll get the results. So you'll be tuning into your intuition. You'll be feeling kind and generous. If that's not you, you've got these lovely women around you. Okay, and it can be men, especially water signs, in tune with your emotions, feeling content, feeling intuitive, feeling kind and generous, and feeling safe and secure. Put the work in and you'll get the results for what you really want. And here's another lady. Okay, you've got 3 women there. So we've got then the Queen of Wands. So this will be you guys being successful, rising up out of the ashes, taking control, feeling very content. You've got everything going for you, actually, with the three different things: cups, wands, and the money. So you've got everything going for you, and this is you guys taking control of your life. And if it's not you, it's somebody, a boss lady, someone who's worked really hard and now they're feeling contented because of where they are. And I feel it's you guys. And guess what? People love what you do. You're guided from above. You're very successful. Some of you can be receiving some sort of certificate or diploma, but for the rest of you, you sometimes have doubts about yourself. The Five of Swords is a bit like that, or you've got a little bit of mental conflict about things, but people love you and they love what you do. So that is fantastic, Pisces. And your guided messages are: Fire Guardian, ignite your passion. Okay. Fire Guardian, ignite your passion. So these are channeled by Kyle Gray, and artist is Lily Moses from New Zealand. Connect with your desires. The sparks could lead to something beautiful. You are being guided by your angels to connect with the powerful energy of desire at this time. If you have recently set an intention to explore your sexual side or become more sexually open, the fire of desire can burn away any old setbacks that are preventing you from expressing that part of your nature. If you are in a relationship, this card can indicate a great spiritual and sexual connection. Woohoo! Go Pisces. And your nature spirit message: independence. Do it alone. You need to act independently at this time without any input from others. This needs the purity of your soul essence. So I hope that resonates with you. Something that you're dealing with, you need to do it by yourself and work it out by yourself and follow your own guidance. Strength. You have an enormous amount of strength and courage. Remain focused, stand tall, and shine. Woohoo, Pisces. Okay, guys, have an amazing month. I hope you have the most wonderful, wonderful November. Blessings to you all. See you all again. Ka kiri anō. Bye. Hi, Cancer. Welcome to Joy Energy Tarot and your monthly reading for November. Let's get started. You start off with an amazing first week in November. Obviously, there's no real time in the spirit world, so whenever you watch this, this is the right time for you. So you start off with a new beginning, Ace of Wands. Actually, 2 new beginnings. You've got the beginning, Ace of Wands. So this can be a new job, a new project, a new course, something like that. But something that's going to make you feel really, really happy. You're going to be feeling strong, courageous, brave, energetic. It's something that winds you up to make you feel fantastic. Then you've got some sort of invite, invitation coming in for you. This is one where you break through any illusions or disillusions about whether you want to do it or not. This is, as you can see, he's looking to the future. So I feel that this invitation is to do with work or a course or something like that, and to do with your future. So you are being asked by your guides to follow your intuition, and it's leading towards the sun. So whatever it is, I'd say go for it. It's going to be positive, happy. You're surrounded by joy and happiness. Woohoo. And you end that week by the Ace of Cups. So that is like ultimate feeling absolutely happy about what you're doing. For some of you, you may be wanting a baby, and this is about news of a baby. And with the Sun card, it's joyous, positive news. Okay, so you start off November with a fantastic week. Then you go on into the second week where, the negative thinking starts coming in again. That stinking thinking. You've blocked yourself in. Your little wee spirit here or soul will get you out of that when you feel like it. But the eights are karmic, so if you keep thinking negatively, you will attract more of it. This is about stinking thinking from the past. You're holding on to past thoughts. It could be where something's happened in the past and you're fearful that it's going to happen again. You need to break that cycle, because while you're like this, you can't think properly and you're blocking good things from coming into you. Then you've got the Three of Wands. So this is about could be planning an overseas trip on a ship, maybe, but this is where it's about working in conjunction with others, not having to go it alone. Being in work, it can be a business partnership that you're thinking of, or you're waiting now for your ships to come home. So you've been working in conjunction with others, and now you're waiting for things to start changing and waiting to see the results. For some of you, where you might be waiting to plan an overseas trip, you're waiting for the perfect time. There is no such thing, so just get on with it and do it. And then you'll be reminiscing back. So some of you, maybe you are planning a trip and you're thinking about your childhood, or planning to go back to a home country where you came from. But this is a card of just reminiscing. Then you've got the Magician. So you guys can manifest these dreams. Whatever it is that you really want to do, you have got the ability to manifest it. You are just as in touch with heaven as you are with earth. You're grounded, you're practical, you can make your dreams come true. You're the magic manifester. So write your dreams and goals down. Write down what it is you really want and learn how to manifest your dreams. This is also a card of being able to manipulate situations in your favour in a nice way, of course, and make people see your point of view. You'll have lots of communication coming in. Then you go on to the Seven of Cups. So sevens are about learning and choices, and it doesn't matter if you choose the left path or the right path. You will be on the path that is best for you for what you need to learn. But this card is where your emotions are overflowing. You'll find it difficult to make a choice. You're overwhelmed. So this is a chance to write down the pros and cons of all your choices, but also this is a card of a reminder to stay focused. Aim for one thing at a time so that you're not overwhelmed. And very interestingly, right next to it, you have got a lovely couple. King and Queen of Swords. So you're either working with a couple, or you know this couple, or it's you and your partner. This is where you're keeping, it's quite good because it's right next to this card where your emotions are overwhelming. You can't think properly because of your emotions. And then these two are the opposite. These two keep their emotions out of everything. They're logical. So this is a card of don't underestimate both of these. Don't underestimate your own ability. You're very wise. Both of them are very wise, guided from above, got their swords out. They look at things logically. So if you're trying to make a choice, you can ask these people. These two might be people that you work with or people that you live with, but they know how to see things clearly. This is representing you. Don't underestimate your own ability. You are very, very wise, and you've learnt through the School of Hard Knocks. And then by the end of that week, you have worked so hard through life that whatever you've been thinking about or working on recently, you're now pausing because you're thinking it's come to an end. You can see the results for all your hard work, and you're thinking, what next? For others of you, you've been carrying a whole lot of burdens, and those burdens now, you're just about ready to let them go. And by the end of the month, in that last week, here you are taking control of your life. You are in control. You are your boss. You're moving forward with energy and vigor and feeling really great, feeling really courageous. For others of you, this is somebody around you that can give you good advice. And I feel that you connect with this person. So you've got the Two of Cups. This is like a soulmate. For some of you, this is where you've been with this person in a past life or been with somebody in a past life. So some of you are attracting a soulmate. For the others of you, if you're already in a relationship, it's going to that next level. And for the rest of you, you're meeting new people, and these people you get along with really well, and you feel like that you've known them before. And there's information coming in. It's coming in slow and steady, and you are going to be learning. You're going to be learning new things that comes in slowly, but it grounds you, and it also helps you for the rest of your life. It's going to make you feel this information or this learning. For some of you, you can be learning a course. For others of you, you're learning things in your life that are going to help you for your life and make you feel safe and secure. You've made so many sacrifices to get where you are, and you're waiting to see that growth from all the sacrifices. But unfortunately, it's not coming in quick enough for you. This is a reminder to hang in there, don't give up, but actually look in a new direction. Just look elsewhere. Don't just keep looking in the same place, because that's what that Eight of Swords is. It's trying to do things the same way over and over again, but they don't work that way anymore, or you're holding back resentments or grudges that are affecting how you look at things now. So look at things in a different direction for what you're really wanting. And you have got, your life is changing. These cards cover your whole month. Your life is changing. You're moving in a new direction. Your life is going to be completely different from what it was. You're transforming, and so is your life. You've got the Moon card, which is typical of Cancer. This is your card. Break through any illusions. Your emotions are still going to be going like this. Break through any illusions. It's a cycle that you're going through, what you're going through. You may be waking up with really vivid dreams. You may need to get out and ground yourself. So this is like go and walk in bare feet, or lie down on the earth or the sea, or go to the beach, something like that. But this card is a card of coming up with great new innovative ideas. Your intuition, your psychic ability is fantastic at that time. And then you're going to be feeling safe, secure, and strong. You've got enough money for everything that you need, and it's going to make you feel fantastic. And that will enable you to weigh up your options. You're going to be in a balancing act. What will I spend my money on? You're rising above everything. You're balancing. You're trying to work out what to spend your money on, or which direction to go in, of where you want to live, where you want to stay, that sort of thing. You are trying to work that out by the end of it. Well, actually, this covers the whole month. Okay? Now, your guided messages, Cancer, you have got from Kyle Gray, Angels and Ancestors. Oh, High Priest. Intend and create. This goes hand in hand with that Magician card. Okay? Look at that beautiful art. Intend and create. Recognize that you have the power to change your life. Face your fear and align with the light. You are a bridge between heaven and earth. Oh my God, that's exactly what the Magician card is. It's important for you to know that you are more powerful and connected than you may think. Everything you are giving attention and energy to at this time is creating your way forward. So if you think negatively, that's what you'll get. If you think positively, that's what you'll get. There have been some setbacks, but accept these as experiences that have led you to a deeper understanding of yourself and your spirit. Know that you're being guided by the ancestors to direct your thoughts and energies towards what you want to grow, heal, and expand, and then watch it happen right before your eyes, Cancer. Woohoo! And from the spirit cards, divine timing. Now is the divine time for this next step. Step forward with the confidence that the time is right and all will flow beautifully. That goes hand in hand with the reading. Your life is transforming with the new step. Oh, and you've got heal. You have a natural gift for healing through your hands, words, or actions. So be careful with what you say. Say nice, positive things, and that will help the people around you. Okay, Cancer, I hope you've enjoyed that, and I hope you have the most amazing month. And to all of you who've watched and subscribed, I appreciate every one of you. Have a lovely, lovely November. See you all again. Ka kiri anō. Bye.